So Walmart is able to gain a competitive advantage over its biggest rivals by maintaining their low costs, but providing customers with more value than any of their competitors by operating very close to the productivity frontier, unlike Bradley's, which is a higher cost provider of goods, and Kmart, which is operationally inefficient. Walmart is able to be very efficient and provide low-cost goods to its customers. Using the percent of sales methods, they're able to outperform any of their competitors by having the smallest percent of operational expenses, and at the same time having the highest percentage of operational income. They're aligned strategically. They have a strategy of being highly efficient, low cost, they're very frugal, and they grow from the inside out. So all of their activities are connected strategically so that it makes it harder for competitors to be able to come in and take advantage of them.
Continuing with their strategic alignment, there are 4 key components of Walmart's strategy that make it difficult for competitors to duplicate. They're committed to innovation with heavy investment in IT and also an investment in their people, their teams, with their suggestion program, which they actually implement and save on costs. Their supply chain is set up as a hub and spoke distribution, so they're also able to save costs there, but they also have invested time and IT budget into creating a strong, mutually beneficial supplier partnership. Their management is committed to their culture and is constantly reinforcing their cultural concepts down in their ranks by empowering their team, staying involved and invested in each of their stores, and maintaining a frugal run of their operations. And finally, Walmart's been able to leverage the strong brand name and capital to diversify its offering by piggybacking on international brands to be able to grow into international markets, and then by investing into build 3 different segments of their existing Walmart brand.
And even with these strategic decisions they've made, there are still 2 main realms of threats to Walmart, and that's internal and external. The corporation is so big now that they've entered the late stages of corporation growth, and sales are still strong, but growth has lagged, as I'll show you in the following slide. But Walmart's not looking to enter any new markets at the moment. All of their external threats come from competition from dollar store industries, and then they have a robust product category mix with pharmaceutical, sporting goods, jewelry. So some of these threats are these companies that target specifically those type of products. They can erode some of the sales that Walmart has there by aggressive marketing and advertising and campaigning against Walmart. And in speaking of campaigning against, one of the largest threats to Walmart, both internal and external, is their suffering image. They're no longer viewed as the hero that brings these low prices into these rural areas, but rather a large corporation that forces these mom and pop industries out of these areas. As you'll see in this next graph shows their lagging growth. The profit margins are still high, but the net sales growth year over year from 84 to 92 is lagging. And so the question is asked now, is this competitive advantage sustainable? And I'd argue that sustainability for Walmart, for the most part, is passive. They've already entered these rural markets, and by doing so have established a robust distribution chain that reaches all across the U.S. The discussion even says that when Walmart stacks up next to Kmart, their prices are on average 1% lower. So they continue to focus on this low price guarantee to sustain that competitive advantage. Their key focus now should be innovation, specifically for example, their phone plan and their ability to adapt, and also the development of their internet business, as Stephen will talk a little bit about.
As Judd mentioned, A few avenues for expanding alternate markets would include neighborhood market, which provides shoppers with a shopping experience, including more convenient parking, shorter lines, along with a full line of groceries, and the straight talk, no contract phones that are sold in stores. I think this is a very innovative market option for Walmart to flesh out. Secondly, I'd like to see Walmart support increased internet volume. They're the second largest internet sales platform after Amazon. They could use that platform to sell digital content, for example, audio and video streaming and ebooks. And they've partnered with directhealth.com with a program known as Healthcare Begins Here, where they provide access to customers to many insurance agencies and help them to better understand their insurance options and healthcare options. Finally, in terms of political marketing, I think that there's a lot that can be done to enhance support to their 1.4 million employee associates, maybe by leveraging their connection with the healthcare agencies. And additionally, I'd like to see Walmart advertise measures that are maybe already taken or could be taken to economize emissions with strategic distribution. And finally, I'd like to see Walmart reframe frugality as environmentally and economically conscious rather than cheap.
Thank you.